Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 and today we have the review of the high-grade Zeydra. Some people call it Zeydra, but I believe the actual pronunciation is Zeydra. Now, this kit, this is a special kit. I didn't exactly buy this, I basically obtained it from someone. Because of the person who gave it to me told me not to mention his name or anything that can, give off his, identity. I am not going to say anything about his identity, but once again, I really like to thank my friend for that. So yeah, let's go on to the review. Now, first of all, this kit is very red, I guess. This is actually my most reddish kit, I guess. Now, despite the design, it is a very, very amazing kit. I mean, the structure is unique, the build is firm. There's not much you can complain about this kit as well. So let's get on to the review. First of all, what you get from the kit is of course the high-grade Zeydra itself. You get a beam rifle and you get 3 extra hands, and two are just normal fist hands where with the awkward or interesting looking design which we saw at my high-grade Gundam Legalist review. And we get another hand of these, the one that has the actual beam sabers in them. Problem is that this kit does not come with beam sabers. I will say that again. This does not come with beam sabers, despite this one has it has these hands, and I will explain why. And also you get a hand for the beam rifle as well. And one more weapon is the tail looking thing, which actually works as a blade, and that's why we don't get a beam saber effect. Now let's get on to the review. Now this does not have many stickers, to be honest. I was expecting a lot of stickers, but you don't really get much because they did an excellent job in terms of color separating. So basically, I will mention what part is a sticker, but yeah, most of these are like all separate pieces. And once again, sorry about the sniffing. Now we will look at the head first. Now the head, the interesting looking head. Now there is an eye sticker that goes into the head. There's basically a small green line here. Basically, before you shut it down, you need to put an eye sticker, and it's barely noticeable because of how thin the open section is. But I really love the design and the color scheme as well. It's connected to a typical polycap ball joint, or I mean neck joint. So the articulation of the head it goes down that much, and then can go pretty up, which is almost the same as looking straight, and 360 seems to be possible. Yeah, it's been a while since I actually seen a 360 kit. So that's it for the head. And also, yeah, these yellow sections, those are separate pieces. Now we will go down to the body. Let me zoom out a little bit, and we will check the body. Any yellow piece you see here is a separate piece. They're not stickers. The only sticker that is used in the body is the inside of this green clear piece. Now behind that, you actually need to put a metallic silver sticker, but even though you do feel it's barely noticeable, so it doesn't really matter. And I really liked how they use these clear green pieces. I'm a really fan of these kind of pieces as well. The body itself, let's see, it has some good articulations. It can go front that much and goes up that much, or backwards that much, because it's basically a double joint, I think. There's one ball joint there and one ball joint for the bottom. Ugh, okay. Now for the arms. Now the arms, no stickers at all. These yellow sections are, no, actually these are orange. They might look yellow on the camera, but it's actually orange. These are separate pieces as well, and this green section here, that is a clear green piece, and behind that is a metallic silver sticker again. Now the arm bend is pretty basic. You only get about 90 degrees, or a little bit more than 90 degrees, which is good enough, because this is an age kit considering the time this came out, which was before Revive kits, if I'm correct. This is pretty good enough. Pretty good. It has the typical articulations. You can wait, can you? No, you can't. Actually, technically you can twist these arms, but they are connected to a really strong peg and hole system, so just be careful. And the shoulder, the entire shoulder itself is connected to a ball joint to the body. And once again, once you're building this, the body structure is going to look very different when you compared to other high grade kits out there. The way how you construct the body, I can't really show you guys, but those who are thinking of getting this or are going to build this will understand it later. So that's it, and the hand is connected to a typical ball joint as well. And on the hand where the beam saber is supposed to be, this is connected to another ball joint into the hand, so it has some movement, but that movement is necessary for the beam sabers or the blade on the back. Now, spinning the arm 360 is possible, but you need to fold these wings like that. So if so, 360 is not a problem. Oops. Yeah. One thing about the wings now, for the Gundam Legalists, they should have done the same system like this. They should have done like this. You actually have a polycap here and you connect it to a peg on the backpack. Whereas the Gundam Legalist was using a ball joint peg, and the connection on the wings did not cover up the entire ball joint, so it was easy to knock them off or fall off. For the back, there's not much to it. Everything is these orange pieces are separate pieces. The only piece that is a sticker here is these black sections. So, and anybody who's skilled in coloring will have no problem at all. Yeah, and I think that's it. That's all the stickers you get, except for the two green ones on the beam rifle here. Okay, now we've seen the back and wings. There's nothing too special on the back. It's just really the overall design looks very great. I mean, the overall aesthetics or the color scheme, I really like it. It's basically one of those kits, once you see it on display, it will like come into your eye right away. The waist, I don't know, but this one feels really stiff on mine. The front skirts, everything is a separate piece here. It moves fronts that much. It doesn't, basically not much. The back skirts are, how should I say it? They can technically move. They're on a ball joint. The front skirts are also on a ball joint, but the back skirts seem to be really stiff, and I can't move it at this point, so sorry about that. So the legs can go in front about 90 degrees, and that's it. It can't go much sideways because the way how it's connected to the waist. But bending is it's a double joint, which is very good. Yeah, nothing too special, but I do like the way how the knee shows up like this. Once again, separate pieces. Now on the feet, there's nothing too special. They're connected to a ball joint to a peg into the leg. This section here is connected on the back of the leg, so on the ball joint, a plastic ball joint. So yeah, interesting. Feet, also color separation, very good job, and despite that design, it has no balance issues as well. Even though you do have problems having some balance issues, it's okay because the sword can actually work as a stand, so you get some extra stands as well. And there is a hole for an action base, and they do give you a cover, but I decided not to use it because I think it's really unnecessary. Okay, we've seen the articulations. Now we will get into the accessories. Now, the beam rifle, nothing too special. You just snap two pieces together, and then you put the beam. I forgot. You put the front cover on top of it, and then you put the two stickers, and you're good to go. And the last weapon here is the tail or blade. Basically, there's a peg here, and this is able to move a little bit because there's a polycap there. It can move a little bit, and the way how you connect this is that on the hand sorry about that. Yeah, the feet are they are a little bit small, so yeah, that might happen, but it's not a bad kit. I mean, if you can get one, you won't regret it. Okay, the way how this works now. As I mentioned, these are on a ball joint, so you need to make it go up a little bit like this, and then there's a hole here where the tail was connected. All you need to do is plug it in, and there you go. And thanks to that moving joint, you won't have any awkward angles. So you can basically put it any angle you want, any way, and it looks very great. I mean, even though it's not a beam saber, it has its own unique look to it. So yeah, that was it basically. This was the review of the high-grade Zeydra. The build was very simple and it has great color separation and uses very few stickers. Once again, this is recommended for anybody, to be honest. Anybody who's a fan of Gundam AGE, who's is getting into Gunpla or high grades, this is really recommended if you can find it, because these kits are getting rare these days. Yeah, thank you for watching the review of the high-grade Zeydra. If you have any questions or requests, leave a comment below. If I got anything wrong, also leave a comment below. And if you found this video informative or enjoying, please like my videos and also subscribe to my channel. Once again, I still have more kits to buy and build and make reviews of, so please stay tuned. Until then, see you guys next time!